Our host or hostess, gender balance. Alright, so distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome Her Royal Majesty Nana Ajua Enyimfua III, Queen Mother of Ekumfi, Swedru, and CEO of Enakari Foundation. A round of applause, a round of applause, a round of applause, yes, for her as she comes. Oh, one person. Let's give it up for her. Let's give it up for her. Yes,
please. All right. Good evening, everyone. Okay, and I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to all of you here today. To our special guests who are present, to Nanano present here, to my friends, my family, the team, everyone present today. I want to use this opportunity to say we are most grateful that even on a short notice, you took your time to be here. Like, to me and the team, we want to say thank you so much. And the agenda for African 100 Notable Herbal Heroes is not just an award, but it's something that is looking into the future, and it's going to be a very beautiful one. I don't want to read from any book because this is something I'm very much passionate about. As a Queen Mother, I think one thing I believe in is our heritage. And if I chose or decided to do anything and it's herbal related, I think it's in the right path. And to the team that is organizing this program, Evolve Global Communication, Square Lab Holdings, House Holdings, and a Enakari Foundation. The project focus is to honor herbal heroes. I think there's one special person here that I would want to give a background history of him, that even before we started this project, the very day I went to his office and I saw that they have been in operation for 500 good years. I was like, really? I was like, wow, we have all these people here and nobody's talking about them. And I know people who are coming from Volta region, we have Bono region, we have those in Central that are coming. Everyone here has a story, a very beautiful story. And I don't think if you are in herbal medicine, it's just like you woke up one day and you decided to do. Probably, okay, so probably your great-great-grandfather was in this and your grandfather was it, or grandmother, anyhow it will be. That's why we are here. Today we are going to have conversations. We are going to learn, to know what is in for the herbal industry. How are we going to go from now? Because I believe in one thing, that if we would want to be big, or Ghana, we would want to sell Ghana to the world with herbal medicine, we can use that to sell Ghana very well. And also, because I'm not looking into any book, I'm sharing from the experiences I had and the reason why we are all gathered here today. Recently, I received some people from the US. They came to do a research about traditional birth attendants. I was the one who hosted them when they came. We went to the village, they met my auntie who has been in this over 80 years ago, and they came to collect data. That's why the whole thing is serious. They came to collect data on how women go through natural birth, the process, the medicine, how they go about it. And this woman is in the US doing it, and according to her information, she has been doing it for over 4,000 women in the US. And she came nowhere. She didn't go to Nigeria. She came to Ghana to acquire that knowledge. Then after they left, I sat down and I asked myself, what are we doing as Africans? What are we doing as Ghanaians to preserve what we have as Africans? Our heritage, the traditional medicine, everything that gets to do with it. How are we going to go about it? Over the years, you see a lot of herbal industries in the system that were doing very well, but along the line, you realize they are off the line. You don't hear of them again. So what is the challenge about? Today, that is the kind of conversation we are going to have. In the future, of us we are sitting here, what plans are in place for us? If the government is not doing anything to support us, today is the day. We are going to do a call to action to ask the government to come to our aid, because if we are importing drugs like 1 billion to Ghana, and the government is investing, and then at the end of the day, the 500 million alone stays in the country. A lot of people are going to get a lot of jobs. And I could believe, and anyone that is in the herbal industry, yes, the medicine is good, but then who is projecting it? How are we going to make the world believe in what we have as Africans? May I say US or CNN will not go and project our herbal medicine, whilst they have their own. We have to project what we have as people, and we can only do that when we come together. That's also the thing. If we are able to come together as people, together we can push the agenda of herbal medicine to the world. That's what I believe in. That's why we are here. And anybody that agreed to be here, the project, African 100 Notable Herbal Heroes Awards, no, it's not the focus. But the conference that we are going to have today, the conversation, after the MC will open in for us to share the challenges we have, what we think should be done, and together today we are all going to do a call to action for the government, if not this year. Today, like this project, we were strategic to invite Honorable Minister of Finance. If he's able to come or not, we will still proceed with our agenda. But that's what I believe in. Even if like 10 people were here, today we will do the call to action. We have home-based TV here, CHTV, GHTV is coming, and then by Kobe Jones, my number one blogger is around. And this is the agenda we are going to push. So I don't want to talk much, but after this initiative, we are starting the African Sankofa Herbal Initiative, where we are bringing you all together to be organizing training, to still call on the government to support you with most of the things, especially research into the efficacy of your medicine. And aside from that, we are also going to support women who are into traditional birth, like the traditional birth attendants as well. I wouldn't want to talk much because we don't have a lot of time, but I would want to say thank you to everyone, and I hope today, even whilst we leave, this will still linger on our mind that we can only promote ourselves as African. Nobody can do that. It takes us to take Africa to the world. Thank you.
Well, let's do it better for her. Better. Thank you so much. Well said. Well spoken. Thank you so much, our convener. Wonderful. And then we have Dr. Michael Nyako, Balsam of Gilead Herbal Hospital. Let's give him a round of applause. Looking regal. An award-winning hospital. Oh, let's keep the applause coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, sir. A moment. So, do we have Mr. James Kwesi Addison here? Mr. James Kwesi Addison? No? Okay. Reverend Joseph Kotoklo. Wonderful. We have the Reverend Joseph Kotoklo from Togo, coordinator of, wow, that's French group, d'Intercession pour le Salut Nation. Ah, my French is good. You're welcome, sir. Please, you can take this seat. Thank you. Thank you. He's the founder and CEO of Josvero Foundation, a philanthropist, expert in security, and expert in international relations. Our panel is set. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so we are set. We're going to be having our discussion soon, and then we continue. All right, so give me a moment. Let me consult. So can we have microphones? So I'll come to you first then. All right, so distinguished lady and gentlemen, you're welcome. You're welcome. We are so glad to have you here tonight. You're all looking amazing. Thank you so much. All right, so let's take the first one to the lady. She is the acting administrative secretary of the Traditional Medicine Practice Council. Dr. Evelyn Abaya is, sorry, let me get the name right. Can you help us with your name? Sorry.
Of course, it's Abaya Isa.
Abaya Isa. Thank you so much for that. All right, so medicine is medicine. Whether it's traditional or orthodox, it's medicine. So my question to you is, but of course there has been a separation of that, and traditional medicine has not really been mainstream for some time, for some years now. So in your opinion, how do you think we can make traditional medicine more mainstream, like how orthodox medicine is now mainstream in Ghana, in Africa, and even globally? How can we make that happen? Yes.
That's a great question. I think I want to start by first introducing the Traditional Medicine Practice Council. How many people in the audience know about TMPC? By show of hands. Okay, few people. That's decent. What I often hear is that people have never heard about TMPC, or they don't know who regulates traditional and alternative medicine. So it was important that I asked that question. But I also want to just put in a plug here that I know there are a lot of practitioners in this room. And if you don't have a TMPC license, so TMPC actually was developed by an Act of Parliament, Act 575. And our mandate is to license, regulate, and accredit herbal practitioners and institutions that provide herbal treatments. So if you're a practitioner, you're not licensed, or you have a facility and you're not licensed, please, I'll leave my card, come talk to us. It's very important that you get your TMPC license. It gives you street cred, it keeps the public safe, and it gives you legitimacy. But I say all that to say, in answering your question, that I would not say that herbal medicine is new. I often say that herbal medicine is actually older than any one of us in this room. It's indigenous, it started for many years. There's nobody in this room that can argue that they have not had some sort of herbal therapy in their lifetime. What we haven't done is really bring it to the forefront as part of our medical system. Maybe that's what you're referring to. You know, Ghana right now, President Mahama is looking to develop a primary care system for the country, right? Where people can go and access primary care. And we at TMPC always say that Ghanaians actually access primary care through herbal medicine. Chances are when you have a disease, you have an ailment, you always tend to try herbal first before you go to mainstream. And it's for this reason that we're working to integrate herbal medicine practices into our mainstream hospitals. And that is actually in the way. We have about 55 herbal medicine units in mainstream hospitals. We just did a review of those and they were very well accepted, so there's going to be an expansion of those units in hospitals. The dream is that when a patient presents to a hospital, they will be able to choose whether they want to go mainstream or they want to go herbal, or whether they want to do the integration of both. We see some of that in China. If you visited, we see some of that in India. And so it's about time. Ghana happens to be one of the, if not the only African country that actually has a council that is dedicated to herbal medicine. And has an act that governs the practice of herbal medicine. And our current president is very, very interested, and our minister, my sector minister, Akando, is very, very interested in herbal medicine and believes in it. So that was why when the organizer, the Queen Mother, was talking about her mandate and some of what she's trying to achieve and brought in clinical research, I was so happy to hear, because that is one of the things that would distinguish us and puts us in a global space where we can test the efficacy, the toxicity of these medications, and then we can be able to compete in the global space. So herbal medicine is not, this is a long-winded way of saying herbal medicine is not new. We're just beginning those conversations now, and that's why Dr. Yakubu, who isn't able to be here today or register, if he was here, he'll probably echo some of what I'm saying. We're trying to make TMPC a respectable organization and make sure that the people that are registered to practice herbal medicine are doing so and providing safe care for people. People should not be accessing herbal medicine that's going to harm them or their loved ones. And so we have been doing a nationwide compliance to flesh out all the quacks and the recalcitrant practitioners, so that people like the gentleman sitting next to me who has a clinic is actually practicing what they're supposed to practice and giving safe care. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. So before I go to the next panelist, so I sit in it, and I think all Ghanaians have experienced this. People selling medicines in cars, and I mean they can tell you how potent the medicine is and all sorts of things. What advice will you give to Ghanaians when we see such people? Because sometimes they are so convincing in their marketing of their drugs and all that. How do you know whether this is certified? This, and sometimes passengers will also say, "Oh, I bought this and it works." So you also want to buy, but you're not sure if it's certified or whether it's okay. So what advice would you give?
So some of what we're doing around that is the regulation the enforcement of the regulation and the mandate of the council, right? So Traditional Medicine Practice Council is one of the agencies where the FDA sits on our board and we sit on the FDA board. And it's for this reason. Because the FDA does not allow you to license a product that has multiple curative functions. So it must have one curative function, right? And so if you hear that, oh, esa cocoa, esa HIV, esa way, chances are esa and it's not, probably there's some efficacy for each of these disease iterations, but it's probably potent for one indication. So that's where you should be harnessing. And I'm saying that to say, the Traditional Medicine Practice Council, TMPC, has developed an advertising guideline, which our board is about to rectify. And this advertising guideline, once we push it out, is going to address this same issue that you brought up, where people cannot just go on TV and say, I got this award. And to be honest, when we got the invitation to come to this award ceremony, it took a lot of thinking before we came, because we were not invited to actually sit in the selection process, who is going to receive the award. And so we're a little bit hesitant to be here, but also I found it an opportunity to come here and actually speak to the work of the council as well, because this is a good opportunity to do so. Because we don't want to be aligned with practitioners that are not living within the confines of the regulation that we're trying to enforce. And I personally, and I can speak for my registrar, that we're tired of traditional medicine just being something that people say, oh, or mainstream physicians say that's what caused your kidney disease, that's what caused your liver disease, without really understanding the efficacy of traditional medicine. We want to bring respect back to traditional medicine. We want to clean up the quacks and the recalcitrant practitioners and bring some respect back to it. Just like when you go to China and they say traditional Chinese medicine, people stand up and they know what it is. In Ghana, we have traditional Chinese medicine practitioners opening hospitals here. But this gentleman sitting next to me cannot go to China and do that. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can go to India and do that. We're bringing Ayurveda, we're bringing yoga, we're bringing massage therapy, but we cannot do that. So what we want to do is modernize the council, position the council to play equally in the global space by removing all the quacks. And this is a call for action for everyone in this room to support the council to do so by registering. Let's have a database. Let's be able to incubate business for you to grow your business. We can do that if we don't know who you are.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Wow, that's good. That's good. Okay, Dr. Michael Nyako. So over to you. Now, I would like to begin with your story. I know I didn't say I'll ask you this, but I didn't tell you, but I feel you have a story to tell. Let's know your story. How did you come into traditional medicine? Your question, yes, sir.
I'm so grateful for the question. I'm Michael Nyako, as you already said. Boston of Gilead Herbal Hospital, we've been in existence for about 34 years. I started this practicing since 1991, and I got this knowledge through my forefathers. The story begins since about 500 years ago, and this traditional medicine, as we know, the Oriental wisdom that we are passed on to us. Now, we are using modern scientific methodology in treating our patients. So with Boston of Gilead Herbal Hospital, we have produced a lot of medicine, let me say potent and high efficacy medicine to fight numerous health conditions. And balsam is balsam because of TMPC, our regulatory body. Because if you want to help produce potent medicine, you need to go under their regulations. Also, we have what we call our mother association, that's GAFTRAN. I'm under GAFTRAN, which Dr. Nana Obri is our chairman. We have what we call, they give us training, medicinal training under Food and Drug Board guidelines. And through that, we are able to produce good medicine to help solve a lot of challenges. So with balsam, we have healing capabilities when it comes to potent medicinal.
Take up at the use phone, so I know they check my video.
Wow, thank you so much for that backstory. So my just a question in your presentation. So just can you give us an idea how you know, in orthodox science, we have the scientific method that we go through in producing things. Yeah. So does it follow that same system, or you have a different system? Not to reveal your secret, but just an idea of.
Because before you give a patient a drug,
yes,
or herbal-based medicine,
yeah,
you need to do what we call lab investigations.
okay.
So we also go through the same channel. After lab investigation, then we commence treatment. And we are able to do this because of the directives that TMPC have been giving us and the training that they have been giving us.
Then the next thing, so you have been in this for 34 years.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in your opinion, how do you think herbal medicine, as a practitioner, you have seen it at least most of it, if not all of it. How do you think Ghanaian herbal medicine can compete on the global scale? Like how India and China are so well known worldwide, you say?
We need a lot of education on our herbal medicine because a lot of people don't know the reason why they have to take herbal medicine. Because some believe it has serious medical effects when you take it. But with good herbal-based medicine, the one that have been approved by Food and Drug Authority, you can't say that such medicine can give you medical, health challenges. So we need a lot of education. A program like this also can help us educate a lot of people to understand the reason why they have to take potent herbal-based medicine whenever they have any health crisis.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for that. I'll come back to you. So over to you, Reverend. Reverend, welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you here. Yeah. One thing I know is that the herbal has a spiritual angle. So, but before that, Reverend, tell us a bit about yourself. I believe the spiritual has a connection with the herbal, but let's hear about you. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's the second point that we come to it right now, as I'm about to start it. Because my name is Joseph, Pastor Joseph Otoblo.
Yes, sir.
Now you are asked that right now for him to tell you about his story. And I also want to create a story here this day. I want to create a story here this day before I go play. Yeah, because if you see me when I came here now, walking up the living. Yeah, people will be wondering how this gentleman is looking for support before he can just support his mustache. Yes, it's a sciatica problem that I've been having. For 7 months ago now, I've just carried this disease, this sickness, and I've been trying the modern hospital, this thing all along, and I'm not getting any improvement. And now people introduce me to those massage and herbal people. And I'm very happy that I'm here today with the doctor.
Wow.
Maybe doctor will break the situation when I'm getting back. I'll not use it again, or my daughter will not hold my hand again. So, as I said, I'm a pastor, and I'm very happy to be here. Maybe my English will not go far because I'm a French scholar. But I'll try that to see, in case it's not good, try to need to come back.
It's already good.
Yeah. And beside my pastor work,
Okay.
I'm a CEO of Just Fellow Foundation, whereby we work, we assist orphans, widows, and needy people.
Okay.
And we put in a support and a smile, as the Bible says, that we are all praying every day. But before God just approve our projects, we need that to add, those kind of action that support the orphan and needy. So we just have that kind of vision that to reach those orphans wherever they are, needy people that will inspire the place. And at the same time also, as I'm here today, really interested to see how people are just talking too much about Herbal in Ghana, how to make a way, pave a way for them to enter the Togo market. Because it will be very good for us to have them also in Togo. Because in Togo, there's only one medicine that we normally since I was sad, though they are plenty from Ghana. It's So they have a car that every morning, evening, that car will be just really everybody. When we say everybody knows that there's a medicine that we hear, cocoa, all those things. So I say that is this opportunity that to see how we can create a situation for not just for the herbal people that to enter the market.
Great, I'll come to that. So, but what is this is not just a Ghana thing, we are looking at Africa, right? So I'm really glad you are here. Can you give us an idea what is the state of herbal medicine in Togo, in the country?
Yeah, like I said that we have people that have been doing it.
Okay.
And all over the country, we know that as the Ministry of Health, the system that he put also there, that will regulate a lot of things.
Okay.
That people will not just wake up today and then decide that because my mother told me that this herb and this herb can cure this, and you can just start working. No. So there's a system that the person, when you just follow it up, you will see that the state of the herb and the Togo now is just to the level that we know that they are doing. And we need more people outside to come and spread or to come and just testify. They don't know the market in Togo. And they just, since they are coming, we know that it should create a job. So for Togo, even for those things, so we prefer. I want people to have also that to do something, and I'm ready also to support to help them find a way from anywhere that they can just any assistance that they will need from Togo through us.
Wonderful, thank you so much for that. So please, you've heard it. If you want to start going beyond Ghana, we have a Togo rep here. So let's connect. I'll come back to you about funding and whatever, how to even push it, how you think that traditional medicine can gain funding to push your ideas. But I would like to go back to Dr. Evelyn. This question is to both of you, but I would like to get your perspective and then Dr. Nyanko's perspective as well. The issue of young people going into herbal medicine. Dr. Nyanko talked about the fact that 500 years ago, his ancestors, forefathers started something, and over 30 years ago, he went into it. It means, I believe you were a young man when you started. So how do you think, from where you sit, Dr. Evelyn, how do you think we can get more youth interested in herbal medicine and even going into it, because it is necessary?
Thanks for that question. I think that we need to educate the public about what options exist, because as you may know or not know, the council recognizes indigenous knowledge, right? People learning from their fathers, forefathers, master craftsman who has done this. But there's also programs through university education that you can acquire. Naturopathy, there's a degree that KNUST provides. I think it's a 6-year degree in herbal medicine. You come out and graduate as a doctor in herbal medicine. And you can prescribe herbal medicine. There are a lot of universities. UHAS has a program, Presbyterian University has a program, Wisconsin has a program, Kent University has a program. There's, I think, about 25 institutions based on my calculation that have programs. However, when I have spoken to people about disciplines in herbal medicine space, a lot of people always say, oh, I didn't know that discipline exists. I didn't know that exists. I think the thinking always is that, like Dr. Nyako, you learn from your father or you learn from your mother. That exists, but there's also other paths to becoming a herbal medicine practitioner. And so, to answer your question, I think it's just a lack of knowledge. In fact, we don't do a good job in this country diversifying the educational portfolio for our children. When I was growing up, it was either you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. There's so much more people can do in this world other than being a doctor, lawyer, engineer. Every time they graduate 6,000 lawyers, what are we going to do with all those lawyers? We need doctors to see people. So the Traditional Medicine Council actually provides the qualifying exams for all doctors that train in the universities. And they have to write like the way mainstream doctors write their qualifying exams. We provide that. And what I always tell the candidates is that you are an important component of the healthcare delivery system in Ghana. Because more people prefer herbal medicine than they do for orthodox medicine. You know, so we just need to educate people. Yes, and also we have to make the space lucrative. Because at the end of the day, people are looking at how much am I going to go home with. If I go into this discipline, can I take care of my family? Can I pay my kids' school fees? And Dr. Nyanko here will tell you, Nano Bri and Ko are rich. They're richer than me. They have money. I mean, there's money in the field. There is. It's just that we don't publicize it in a way that lets people know that it is a job. And it's like they say careless like that. But it's important, and it's an important part of our healthcare delivery system, and we must entrench that to make people know that it's an important aspect of healthcare in Africa, in Ghana, and that it's a place that somebody can actually thrive and grow and make a living from.
Thank you so much. Dr. Nyako, I'll come to you, but before that, I want to acknowledge our sponsors. So this event, yes, a moment please. So we have it sponsored by IVF, Global Communication, and Accra Foundation. We have Square Labs. We have GH1 TV, Ago TV, Ekumfi TV, Kobe Josvan, Kasapa, HPS Media as well. I'll add some more sponsors. I think we have Vena Mineral Water also sponsoring as a big sponsor of this event. Before I go to Dr. Nyako, I'll be coming to the audience as well. If you have any question for our panelists, please, I'll come to you. Or if you have any comment before we wrap up this session. So thank you very much. All right, so Dr. Nyako, from your perspective, so how do you think, I mean, Dr. Evelyn has done so much justice to it. So I want your perspective as well. How do you think we can also get young people interested and involved in traditional medicine?
Okay. From my side, I can say, as Doc said,
Yes.
we should try and educate, especially the youth, from our children.
Okay.
When we inculcate the spirit of herbalism into our children, I think it can help the youth also to embrace the herbal medicine.
Okay.
Because as you also said, we like taking the herbal medicine than the orthodox ones, because we know what is in it. You see, the herbal medicine, from my side, what I can see is that the herbal medicine don't just treat symptoms, but rather eradicate the cause of the disease. So if we encourage the youth to embrace the herbal practicing, I think the whole world, not even Africa, because now we can say about 80% of the world population are into herbal medicine. So we can do more if we give education to our children.
Thank you so much. I'll come to you, Reverend. And I whilst we were talking, Doctor and Doctor, I was like, it's never crossed my mind that when we're having career day at schools, we should have a herbal doctor come to speak to children about becoming a herbal doctor. Like, I've never heard of such a thing. My son's school, they had career day, and I was like, oh yeah, we should be having herbal doctors or people who are in herbal or traditional medicine come to talk about the career paths in that area. So we'll throw that to our convener to see how she can help us push that as well. Of course, we are all here, and I think that it will help. When somebody is in primary school and they realize that this is a career path, not just the orthodox medicine doctor, but you can actually be a herbal doctor, certified. I mean, I think that's a great idea we can push. All of us here can push. All right, so before I come to my audience, before that, do we have any questions in the audience? I want to know so that or any comments. Maybe you want to also comment on something. Please, it's also a networking event, so let us know you. If you have a comment, you can even mention your name and where you are from before you say your comment. Do we have any comment? Yes, so I'll take a comment or a question from you. Any other? Oh, so Reverend, finally, I know you are also an expert in security, I'm told, and then also a philanthropist. So, in your opinion, let's talk about pushing money. The Bible says money answereth all. How do you think we can even get sponsorship to push this movement of herbal medicine? Not just like what we have, like people going into herbal medicine, but events like these that push or educate the public, about herbal or traditional medicine. What do you think can be done, not just in Ghana, but looking at the Togolese experience and even the African experience we need to push? How do you think we can position ourselves to get some funding and also to push events, education, and the traditional medicine? Let's get your thoughts.
Okay, this is very happy about this question. And as doctors are here, I know probably government people will be here or they will be watching us through measures. The way they are helping, you see people are helping, sponsoring those medicine from Europe, those modern medicine, how they can just put money somehow into it. How not to just, acknowledge the herbal, the efficiency of the herbal medicine that we are having in Africa and all over the world, and for them also to assist those who are if the medicine is certified. Because right now, as we are saying as a doctor here, the medicine the doctor is just selling it right now. We all would know in Ghana here how good that medicine is. So when something is good, how not that to look into it and see where the person is actually or need support for that to do it. You see, some people, you go to a hospital and maybe the doctors, they will prescribe things, lab and all those ones that they tell that to end up on the bill. You see how much is this. But somebody will just give you the small medicine, take this and they say how it is good. But once it's just you didn't pass through a lot of process before you get it, you will not give a value of that medicine and say, oh, since this is 20 cedi that I use it and I'm here, how not that the small money that I let me just help you for you also to be increase what you are doing. We talk about now, the doctor is talking about how youth, interest about this. And we say there's money into the business. But there is money into it. But when the person comes and they support you, at the end of it, you will not get good things for you to support the boy. You think that the person will follow you again? No. So it's for us and first for the government, to just acknowledge what the herbal people are doing. And the good side of the herbal Because this now we know that if you take it good, if it's certified by the FDA, we don't, there will not.
Mr. Dr. Richard Akon, CEO of Richmond Center back and my contribution is everybody can practice the traditional medicine. And we have the modern scientific herbal medicine here we are practicing, and the medicine we are hot manufacturing. And we have the local one as well. And the local one, in first we know, it will tell you that this one drink small. But most of people, they think that because of their sick, they just drink it anyhow. And this is not going to help the public and your health as well. So as everyone, so far as we are in this world, definitely we got sick. So we shouldn't, if it is even there's no measure, the practitioner who you've been attending to will give you some instruction, rules and regulations. We also, as a public, secular or whatever, when you attending to the hospital or herbal facility, we should obey the rules and regulations. We should discipline ourselves when it comes to taking the herbal medicine. You know, we shouldn't think that maybe because of you are sick, you take it any quantity we can take, because this is what you are going on, and we receive the report here and there. Because you call some patient and say, oh, because of my sickness, I have to 13 or no, we shouldn't do that. We should discipline ourselves and go to the body the prescription in the herbal practitioner or the one or the doctor who has given it to you. I think when we do that, we can also help ourselves and help the public.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So next, yes. Hello. Next.
Dr. Daniel Intikwati from Dan Natural Healthcare Complex. My own is about advertisement. You know, some of us are privileged to manufacture herbal medicine. And after manufacturing, the FDA has to approve your products. Dan, for instance, has about 8 products in the market, the pharmacy shops and the herbal shops that we sell. But one thing I've observed is that after you send your products to the pharmacy shops and the herbal shops, you have to pay more on adverts. And now the TV stations and the radio stations are also taking advantage, and they have been increasing the cost of adverts. So if you come to our center, for instance, you see that we use almost half of our revenue on adverts. But orthodox medicine is not like that. Mostly you see that the doctors will be prescribing, and then people will just go to the pharmacy shops and the herbal shops with their prescription forms. They show it to the attendant and they are served. Is there no way our regulators will make sure such things happen to us too, so that we can also stop spending more on advert? Because those who are loud on radio and TV are the ones who are making it. We who don't have more money to talk about on advert, you will send your products there. Then maybe in 2 weeks you go to the person for your money and you told him, if you like, take your products, because it has not been sold. So if there is a channel that they will let other people or those at the government sector prescribe some of our products that has been approved by the FDA, I think this issue of spending more on advert will also reduce. That's my supposition.
Yes, so I think what you.
This one is for the regulator.
Yes.
But sorry to disappoint you that our mandate doesn't really doesn't extend to giving you a discount on adverts. But I do know that we can regulate advertisement, right? What you say or what you can say. And I think some of that would clean up the space. But I think that once we are successful in getting all of you to actually come under the umbrella of TNBC, for instance, what you're describing, we can put products there, we can list them on our website. Then PNPC becomes the place that people go to validate practitioners, to validate products. That alone is an ad for you. But we're not there yet. Right now we're doing enforcement to ensure that all of you are registered and you're getting your licenses and all that. But there's opportunity for us to work together. That's a very good thought. But if you come into our fold, we can start to think about what are some of the synergies that we have, what are some of the strategies that we can put together to really make sure that you guys are driving, because that's the goal. The goal is to make sure that you're getting what you need.
Great. So our next, I have an idea. Let me pitch it and see if it will work. And let me get your opinion. So you spoke about, Doc, about how expensive it is to go on TV. But Melo Herbal and Spiritual Center, Bono region. A round of applause for Tommy. A round of applause. A round of applause. Then we have the medal as well for Tugby, and then we have the certificate. Wonderful, that's beautiful. And then we have the certificate. Congratulations, Tugby Zomelo. Congratulations. Professional Herbalist and Spiritual Center. Oh, wonderful. You're looking glorious. Dr. Zawuza, thank you for coming. Dr. Zawuza. And then we have a medal for Dr. Zawuza. Thank you so much, Toby. And then the certificate. Congratulations. Let me help you with that. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it for them. Let's encourage them for the great job they are doing. Thank you so much, Toby. The next one, Toby Anochi Herbal and Spiritual Center. I hope I got that right. Toby Anochi Herbal and Spiritual Center. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a Toby night. I tell you, wow. We came, we conquered. Toby. Akbenami lo, Akbenami. Wonderful. Wonderful. It is truly a Toby night. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Toby. Thank you. It says Herbal and Spiritual Center. Toby Essen. I hope I got that right. Is it Essen or is it? Is it? Thank you. Is Toby Esse here? Toby Esse Herbal and Spiritual Center. Okay, you're here. Wonderful. Toby Esse. Toby Esse's Herbal and Spiritual Center. Okay, let's take it. Wonderful. And we have the medal for Toby Esse. Well, beautiful. Toby Esse's Herbal and Spiritual Center, the 2025 Africa's 100 Most Notable Herbal Heroes Awards. You have been recognized today. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's do about two more before Dr. Evelyn leaves us. We have Dr. Kote, Mr. Enyima Kwanza. Is Mr. Enyima Kwanza here? Mr. Enyima Kwanza, CEO, Dr. Kodeva Herbal Center. He's AKA Dr. Kodevoa. Please, you have to help me with that. Oh, Côte d'Ivoire. Hey, Côte d'Ivoire, no share. This is Ghanaian Côte d'Ivoire. Congratulations. Congratulations. Dr. Côte d'Ivoire. Dr. Côte d'Ivoire. Please, you have to tell me the history or the story behind Dr. Côte d'Ivoire. Wonderful. Dr. Côte d'Ivoire, thank you. Thank you for the great work you are doing in the herbal industry. Dr. Côte d'Ivoire, you have contributed significantly to the health sector of Ghana and Africa. We are grateful for the good work you're doing. And then we have one final one for Dr. Evelyn. So Toby Havo Awute Achu, the third CEO of Kabata Herbal Center. Kabata Herbal Center. Toby Havo Awute Achu, the third. Wonderful. Oh, let's do it for him, Toby. Thank you, sir, for what you are doing for the herbal industry. Kabata Herbal Center. Congratulations. Félicitations, Toby. Yes, my French is there. It'll come. Toby. And the final one for this session. Thank you so much, Toby. The final one for this session, Dr. Richard Akom Painstill, CEO, Richcom Scientific Herbal Clinic. Okay, you are here, Doctor. Wonderful. Dr. Richard Akom Painstill, thank you so much for the good work you're doing in the herbal industry. Doctor says don't take too much, don't take overdose, because your sickness is too strong. Follow the dosage. Follow the dosage. Dr. Richard Akom Painstill, CEO, Richcom Scientific Herbal Clinic. Congratulations on the great job you're doing in the herbal industry. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Evelyn, for helping us as well. Let's give it up
for such an opportunity. I want to see you wave your hands. If you're happy, wave your hands. Wave your hands. Good, good. Good things begins like this. Are you with me? Yeah. You know, my papa I'm very happy that Ghana has started something and it's going to grow. One thing I want you to note and do for me and for the next generation is documentation. Somebody say documentation. But your mama in church and to home. Yeah, look more advert maybe some of the advert. Also, I watch a push 3 months. Maybe na yakupon yiji nya maybe chiro me yakupon yiji ochira wono. Chiro feto. Hallelujah. Good. So let's document. I remember my father. There wasn't any menstrual pain that my father couldn't cure. To be frank, there's a great man in this country that the wife, when it comes, he has to be rushed to hospital. My father had this, but we never got it. We never cared. Today, I wish I learned it. Are you with me? So I failed, and my father also failed. Even if he couldn't write, he could have just tell somebody something. So please, some of your children may not be making that effort. You leave them. But make sure that any way you can make it transferable to the next generation. Please, don't go to heaven with that. Don't go to paradise with it. Document them for us. Very, very important. The next thing I want you to do and to do for Ghana is to brand and brand very well. But your man fell to two folk. my office no spec no who people who the way CEO office. Are you with me? Then we know this in the car. What can say you have far? You have to know why. It's like we are losing something very important day in, day out, because we fail to brand. But when I entered, I said, wow, we are going somewhere. So don't belittle yourself at all. The white man is coming back to what we are throwing away. Maybe your mind has not gone there. Personal experience. There was, my wife is a banker in one of the banks, and somebody brought a medicine. So my wife brought some to the house. Then I liked the scent, so I tried it. The rest see me on my table. Now I just go around and I buy them and give it to people, even in abroad. And the testimonies, one of the person I gave the thing to, the leg was almost gone with diabetes. It's gone completely. The wife every month will be rushed to hospital for BP. This is a traditional, so-called, into bracket, the traditional medicines we are talking about. There is no medicine that have that serious potency than what you are doing. Yes. If you don't know what I'm telling you, now that medicine, every day, when I go to them, I say, the children are there, I call the children, I say, learn this thing. Your father should even stop working unless they do business. Secondly, please make sure our brother talk about the digital world. Don't leave anything to chance. She should be on you, computer, for obinity and account, or is your advert or internet little mouth. Echo baby, then you are about the money of my video pictures. You will want an active phone to be not a more than swing, net drama for you educate us. Are you with me? Yes, make use of all the available technologies that are before you. You don't need to. But it's very, very important so that your words will go. It will want to throw in and cancer chill to woman. A true way in the day. Or show more your redeemer or read those you have from a book, man. It's an intellectual property. Are you with me? A time is coming that the world will revert back to, because now not here. When God created the universe, maybe what our tree, and now also what's it? Then maybe what you so we are also living here. And then Yara will fire and and we're even living longer than now. Are you with me? But if care is not taken, they will belittle you until we lose everything. Iko UK, Kontumbre, Kutubetel, Spanish or whatever they call it. Nepo, what I shot him, what are that to Yansu from her? They will throw it away. When our forefathers were eating this, nobody cared a trudeau, there was a process. All those processes are good. But when you have the natural, you don't need any process. Put your hands together for yourself. Yes, why are you eating contumely? What contumely now washing wood? What's the process? What process again? The process is rather going to destroy it. Now you know that even coconut, they extract it raw. Is that not it? Are you with me? I don't want to bother you too much, but 3 things. Brand and brand well. But you may be fair. What's more fair? And the matter by it. If you agree more, people don't get a German artist or no. For your money, baby, don't dress off fine, let the person come. Document for the next generation. So my father document here in case you say, put your hands together.
Thank you.
Amen. We've had a number of Togois, so all permission to speak all the Togois. Nana, permission and everybody, all protocols observed. As already mentioned, my name is Emmanuel Frimpong. I'm the president of African Tourism Research Network and also vice president and co-founder of Africa Medical Tourism Council. I want to emphasize that, and my focus will be on the medical tourism. So I'm here to challenge all of us to look at how we can actually use herbal medicine as a product to promote tourism and to gain revenue. And let me give you a story. It's a real story. Somewhere in 2013, I was called by an immigration officer to see somebody. And through the conversation, I realized that this woman has had a problem in the United States. She was actually Jamaican living in the US and was working with a Ghanaian. And this problem, they've done everything to resolve it and it wasn't going anywhere. So the Ghanaian who was working with this woman said, look, I think if you go to Ghana, you'll be helped. This woman came with a daughter. They came to Ghana. In fact, they bought a ticket for 6 weeks to be in Ghana. So when they came, within 2 weeks, this woman who could not walk started walking. 3 weeks, she was okay. The 3 weeks that was left was more like holiday. She would get up, go to a break, the next day go here, enjoy herself, went back to the US healed. Second one, I grew up in a village. My grandfather was a fetish priest. My grandmother was a herbalist. Both of them, if you know Sabronum in the Ahafuano, that's where they lived. And there was this popular footballer, if I mention the name, everybody here would know him. He played in the German Bundesliga, a striker. He played in Ghana. He was a top striker. I'm sure some of you would know him. The mother actually comes from that area. And along the way, he got injured. And I was there as a young boy. I remember the brother who was called Fatu. I don't know where he got that name from. They came to my grandfather's village for herbs to send to this footballer who was in Germany. And he got healed and he continued his football career. The point I'm making is that herbal medicine is so powerful. A lot of the black Americans and the diasporans are coming into the country all because they are looking for some healing, whether it's emotional, spiritual, or even physical. But unfortunately, as my earlier speaker mentioned, we are not branding ourselves. So the spiritualism is good, but sometimes they don't believe so much in the spiritualism that we attach to it. How do we scientifically also prove what we are doing to show them that yes, it works, and it's not just about the spirit aspect of it? So it is so important that we can make a lot of money. I do research, and I mentioned to you that I'm vice president and co-founder of Africa Medical Tourism Council. Why did we do that? We realized that there is so much money in medical tourism that we have no idea. There is so much money. In fact, it's one of the far advancing industries in the world. Billions of dollars. But Ghana is not taking advantage. Last week, we were called by GIPC to have a meeting because they realized that they can actually make money in medical tourism, which is also what you are doing. Medical tourism is not far from what you are doing. Just that you need to understand how it works and how you can make money. People can come to your facility. People can come to wherever you are working, and then you take them through process, how it is done. You make money. Researchers can come to your facility from the universities across the world, can come there and learn, and you take money. It's not for free. You can take hard-earned dollars. I can see the gentleman prompting me. So I'll end here. I am available. I would love to come to your facilities and engage you and look at how you can market it, how you can actually attract these students to come to your place and make money for yourselves and for your children. So thank you very much.
All right, so our next awardee we have, okay, Hunua Kweku Teteza. Oh, he's here. A round of applause. CEO Teteza Herbal and Spiritual Center. Yes, sir. Sorry. Hunua Kweku Teteza. Is it Teteza? Yeah. Teteza. Wonderful. CEO Teteza Herbal and Spiritual Center. Congratulations. Congratulations on a good work done. Wonderful. And then the certificate. Yeah, I'll give you that. Wonderful. A great job done, great job done, great job done. Keep the good work done. Keep it going. Congratulations. 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 The next one. All right. Oh yeah, we have Nayat Herbal Clinic. Nayat Herbal Clinic. Do we have Nayat Herbal Clinic here? Nayat Herbal Clinic? No. Nayat Herbal Clinic? No. They are not here. All right. We'll go to the next one. Thank you. We have Dr. Edu Mohammed. Is Dr. Edu Mohammed here? Dr. Edu Mohammed, EDU, CEO of Edu Herbal Hospital. You're here. Oh wow, looking so regal in his attire. Dr. Edu Mohammed. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. Dr. Edu Mohammed, CEO, Edu Herbal Hospital. Thank you so much for the good work you're doing in the herbal industry, the traditional medicine industry. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the good work you're doing. Oh, let's give it up for Dr. Edu Mohammed. Thank you so much. The next one, Okoji Ebibidro Nanake Obiri. Okoji Ebibidro, he's not here. I know him very well. He's a very influential man in the traditional medicine center. He's not here. Okoji Ebibidro is not here. All right. All right, I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Thank you so much. That's a message for us. Let's take it and then we're out of here. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, house.
Good evening.
I'm traditional Dr. Edu Mohammed. I had opportunity to visit Vietnam for GMP. That is good manufacturing practice. However, when you come to Ghana, we are having about 6 problems in our industry. And the first 2 is the one my boss speak about it. That is the documentation. And how broad it like sustainability, that is succession plan. You don't have the succession plan for our industry. So before you realize, in your papa be a COB, now you see HIV. Papa, you try ye. About 4 fan of coin now, only inducing that. Nedumano a flu. It's your best way. Said now you will me no. Sa succession plan, Yanilio. Said the bear with Dumano. Bakuma good testimony. What's it saying? What's say? Penny be friend say, maybe we are praying on a year scene. Now, ordinary Ghana, the motor, a good testimony. Also, will be I guess will be uncle, be having any diaka. I will be at the Bible. And then, Ebia wire Sabia and what Tama, and I will Krugu, and I say, well, Fanchinaco, and now to say, well, Sapa. But Yalia Bia came more dear at the Cocolebu and now say, Cat, air for not teaching hospital, crop, plant, son of my say, I buy a crowd, I don't want ya. If you do not happen, drop upon the assess any point. Me clinic back ewe kura bi ase ewe central region friend be fikro and can no be oba fikro no yale the nearby hospital your friend Preko from there no refer to Sopon district hospital from there na ya refer na wo either regional hospital and I say interbetin ya de go interbetin na ya hwe na Accra na wo bewu a na ya refer to Kolebu and the oba na wo kura ya hwe but the wonderful way a year wo sisi ni say yɛde nipa ne yare me obedru Kolebu na Kolebu a refer the back se fa nko ba fiku na de aba me ho na masane yare ye what is wonders me ya refer a free Kolebu Eastern Region Regional Hospital Western Region Regional Hospital e kyerɛ sɛ yɛ adwuma na yɛ den ɛyɛ saa na mo bebre nya no na yɛ bɛyɛ den yɛ tumi ama saa adwumadie agina so bomodin sɛ yɛ papa ne kan no document bibia na fa wo baby wa fa asibi wode wa wo bakra pa obi a wakoma pɛ na asɛm na kyerɛ no na legine wode wu a wa ha ɔman no wa haye because ɛbɛyɛ kakra no yɛnim sɛ abrɔfoduo de etumi yɛ but the manage and abrɔfoduo ne plan ne sɛ ɔman yɛ ato for the multi business bi mo kai I think 2018 yɛnya how do Ghana has say mpanimfoɔ say kidney problems are man in so Ghana ha no ɛyɛ no mama akoma yɛnsa dedi kan ɛyɛ hypertension na arise ne yɛtɔ so mienu ɛyɛ diabetes yɛtɔ so yɛnsa ɛyɛ herbal remedy amanfoɔ egu so ɛno at that time na me wɔ kata na me yɛ program mete saa dwumadi no me tro letter break after sɛ ya me yɛ adoma mɛba na mpɛ sɛ me yɛ presentation ɛfa saa ohwie na ɔman no edi 2 years no so because ɛna wokɔ China wokɔ America and even Canada and Germany utumi ye wadro na unya scientific base e support wa Germany betumi ama wo ha bendro na ba ye drug e di ama wo omoji tuma eno ano no and omo gusu tosin allopathic and chemical product no adentia the year na ya back with scientific proof no omo nim say ye nko ade ye ba Ghana no FDA approve wadro ka hospital doctor catch us one may be do there wo meanwhile or pack catch institutions TMPC any regulatory bodies no mo share a drone me ba bonten ade o man yo madwuma yi ana nti yare fo mi ko hospital one ma bidro kwa ne ho ato doctor bi sana no osuro won pese obeka ana experience sa ne o man nti 2018 e ba bonten na professor wati mu ina ho me mo mu ina din ana me bisa me yam presentation satam na FDA ho nuguchi for ho Mampon Center for Scientific Interplanetary Medicine ho and I take it for so it drew after a presentation. So question be so many. Where the young here have phone in video no assembly was me kobisa. The cause of rapid kidney problem in Ghana. Your boy in your 13, the kind air chemicals. Moya and withdraw. In fact, Bible crack or say lack of knowledge. And Mamma Domia Day, Omoyla. Nimitia be my inti, Omoya Day. Omoyela, the moment you see it, which is a training and a workshop, a industry now, wow, a trend, but what they are could be. A beer not Saturn, and they're winning, never can come home. Now, and Tanasi, a block, I said, the need research in Hopa. Research now, we are the twice, ya could be said. Remember, Paka said, you are saying, say, Abodampo. Oba so bobia wa na boni yi ni ka se pe bodam for penny pound e be fa na is wa bodam pa or patch say if it must be done well into the way no ye into sa succession plan de de obi anfa to ne tire me bra no kan na ye hwe se ade ekuyen na ye do na ho de ese do se betuma asia no ade se me ne wo ye nkopa habani bi na yan kasa ye ndo na ye ne ye hya sen ye den ye ndua enti sa ya bra boba akuyen no so di sika bai samoni amonim galam say den say ye ndo na ho de no ti hyase we are serious practitioner but body say obey serious in herbarium pe me dey an yekra pe almost 200 acres oh yeah me am ndro na me ye nko ade se me ko pe wa raw material na me ye bi dia me fa me fu mu a me ye bi atwitwa e dia ba ye me am ndro bisa ho se wo de no wa ye ne den e bi dro ye fo to me bi enye sika muni wade ayetaye edan kase ne kase akase ne yeto But the entire year reinvestment, oh, yeah, Jumanum, and also good Juma. Advert now, we in a year. But we are also, because when you raw materials, so we advert our body and or the man. Into wait, my food to is a succession plan. Never here, let me away and obey. Better once.
For that. All right, we have our final set of awards. I'll call Ambassador Paul Boachi Ansa, the CEO of Square Labs, to help us with the final set of presentation. Yes, sir. Looking resplendent. All righty. So we will love to call the CEO of Balsam of Gilead Herbal Hospital, Dr. Michael Nyakon. Let's give him a round of applause. A round of applause. As he comes, he's one of our panelists. Thank you so much, Dr. Michael Nyakon. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Okay, great. All right, so a presentation by Dr. Paul. Wonderful. And then that's beautiful. Oh, a round of applause for Dr. Nyako. A round of applause. All right, we have the next one. Thank you so much, Dr. Nyako. We have Mr. Kwesi, James Kwesi Addison, yes. Oh, let's give it up for Mr. James Kwesi Addison, Certified Emotional Intelligence Coach and CEO, Addison International. Please, after you take your award, you give us a little comment, just a small comment before you take your seat. Quickly and we'll be out of here. Yes. You want to give us a comment? Yes.
Thank you very much. Please help me appreciate the organizers of this event. And as you heard, the name is James Kwesi Addison, Emotional Intelligence Coach. When it comes to the whole of Ghana, I'm the first to have been certified in emotional intelligence training. It's in Bocho, organizers in that training. I think I won't hear Papa, Ubiba Hospital, Nabe Buna Nero, Nashi crime. To all Koran, what our border, or your research be, Oma will be one or your Oma Zukeke, Ufide, Watapo. Hallelujah. I think I won't hear Papa, Madam Wazibi.
All right, so we have Reverend Pastor Joseph Kotoklo from Togo. Let's give him a round of applause. Yes, he's here. Thank you so much, Reverend. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you, Reverend, for making it all the way from Togo. We appreciate you. We are grateful. Thank you, Reverend. Yeah. Great, thank you. All right, next we have Mr. Emmanuel Frimpong, President, Africa Tourism Research Network. Frimpong. Wow. Congratulations. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we have Tabia Herbal Clinic. Do we have Tabia Herbal Clinic here? Yes, yes, Tabia Herbal Clinic. Oh, yes. Yeah, I saw you. Wonderful. Thank you, Tabia Herbal Clinic. Yes. You're looking good, sir. All right. Tabia Herbal Clinic. Wonderful. Congratulations. Wonderful. Now we have Togbiga Yaka, the fourth. Togbiga Yaka, the fourth. Okay, Chief Apipa Traditional Area and former Registrar Traditional Medicine Practice Council. Togbiga Yaka, the fourth. All right, next we have Akwesi Kranchi Inchi, International Mediapreneur, USA. Wow. Is he here? Will you take it for him? Okay. Akwesi Kranchi Inchi. Thank you. For the economy of Ghana. Dr. Kesio Atuban Forsen, he was supposed to be our special guest of honor here. So there's a citation, so let me read. The Minister of Finance Ghana. Oh, sorry, okay. All right. Let me do this and do it well. So there's a citation. Dr. Kesio Atto Forsen, Best Performing Minister of the Year 2025, in recognition of your exceptional dedication, visionary leadership, and transformative contribution to the advancement of Ghana's economy. Your efforts have significantly strengthened the credibility, visibility, and impact of natural healthcare across the continent through innovation, excellence, and an unwavering commitment to preserving and elevating indigenous knowledge. You continue to shape the future of Ghana's economy by empowering practitioners, inspiring communities, and championing a more sustainable, accessible economic ecosystem for all. For these remarkable achievements, we present this award to you. Dr. Kesio Atto Forsen, the Minister of Finance, Ghana, and I believe the Queen Mother will take it on his behalf. Dr. Paul, over to you. Oh, let's give it up, let's give it up, let's give it up, let's give it up for Dr. Kesio Atto Forsen, who is Forsen for the economy of Ghana. Wonderful. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Ambassador Paul. As please, we can occupy the ground floor as well. Some can occupy the ground floor. Yes. You can bring your plaque or your certificate. Yes, sir. You can take your plaque or your certificate. Yes, sir. After the group picture, please, we go out for dinner. You come and then you take your dinner, and then we can be out of here. All right, so after the picture, please take your seats. The ushers will come table by